Hello everyone, welcome to Grules News, and this is the second session. So in this video we will be discussing important news articles which will be helpful for the government servants. So last session video has got overwhelming responses, and I thank all those good-hearted members who has helped to reach this video to greater heights. And once again I thank those members. So let us start today's sessions. So recently DOPT has released an office memorandum regarding the guidelines on acceptance of awards from government bodies and private organizations by the government servants. So Rule 14 of CCS Conduct Rules 1964 states that basically this Rule 14 deals with public demonstrations in honor of any government servants. So this rule states that no government servant shall accept with the previous sanction of the government receive any complimentary or valedictory addresses or accept any testimonials or attend any meetings or entertainment held in his honor. So basically the government servant has to get previous sanctions from the government for attending these public demonstrations, and it has also has given certain exemptions so the exceptions are like for attending the farewell functions in honor of a government servant for occasions like his retirement, transfer, or any other persons who has recently quitted the service of any government, and the acceptance of any simple and inexpensive entertainments arranged by public bodies or institutions. So these two are certain exemptions given by the government itself. So, and as per the DOPT to OM 2000, so it states that the government servants should not be allowed to accept awards of monetary benefits by the given by the private trust and foundations. So this was made clear by DOPT, and subsequently DOPT has said that okay, you can get awards from the public bodies and as well as private bodies and institutions after getting prior approval of the competent authority. Now the case is that so you can receive awards, but you should get prior approval from the competent authority. So it has also defined that who are all competent authority for what are the post. So for example, for the secretary level, the competent authority is concerned ministry or department, and for the secretaries to the government of India, and the secretary rank officers, the competent authority is the cabinet secretary. And while giving approval, the competent authority should have these 2 points in his mind before giving the approval for receival of any awards. That number one, it is that the award should not have any monetary component in the form of cash and or any facilities. And number two, it is the credentials of the private bodies and institutions should be unimpeachable. The word unimpeachable means there should not be any doubt or question or any criticisms against the private bodies. So these 2 points he should have in mind before giving the approval. And now what is amendment that is made? So now the amendment is have a look at point number C. Previously, that is before amendment, it is for the secretaries of Government of India and the secretary rank officers, the competent authority was cabinet secretary. Now the amendment is that is in case of secretaries to Government of India, the competent authority would be the central government. Previously it was cabinet secretary, now it has been changed to central government. And for the officers in pay level 17, and the competent authority is the concerned ministry or department. Previously it was also the cabinet secretary, now it has been changed as concerned ministry or department. Okay, I hope you understood these news articles. Now the second news item is regarding the Ministry of External Affairs has issued office memorandum regarding the daily allowances rates for official tours in abroad. So we will discuss in detail about this office memorandum. So first, the rates of DA shall be same throughout the country. Throughout the country means the country which he has been visiting. So DA rates is same throughout the country. However, for tours undertaken by officers within their country of their posting or for tours from one mission to another by officers posted abroad, DA rates for each tour shall be regulated as under. So, for example, if he is there for first 7 days, he will be getting full admissible DA, and subsequent 7 days he will be getting 75% of the full admissible DA, and subsequent additional days, that is beyond 14 days, he will be getting 50% of the full admissible DA. This is for same country, that is within the country. And if the officer is traveling one country to different country, that is for tours by officers posted in India, from India to one or more countries abroad, so the DA rates is as given below. It is for the first 14 days he will get full DA, and next 14 days he will get 70% of the full admissible DA, and subsequent additional days, that is after 28 days, he will get 60% of the full admissible DA. And they have given the percentage of the prescribed rates depending upon the pay level. For example, for the officers in pay level 10 and above, they will get full rates. So in this poem they have given one annexure also. In this annexure they have given a different set of rates for different countries. So for level 10 and above, they will get full rates, and for from level above level 1 to level below level 10, they will get 75% of the prescribed rate. For example, if they mentioned 100, they will get only 75 from that. And for the officers in pay level 1, they will be given 33% of the prescribed rate. This prescribed rate is available in the annexures along with this OM they have released. So let us come to the discussions of transport charges. So these rates, that is prescribed rate of daily allowance is fixed. It does not include any element of towards the cost of transport for official journeys. So the actual cost of a taxi or conveyance hired for the trips on duty, which is considered necessary and reasonable, or reimbursed to the officers as per their admissibility. And regarding the accommodations, there is no monetary ceilings have been prescribed for hotel rents, but panels of hotels have been drawn up in measure of cities of the world. So the officers, is responsible to the officers to arrange accommodations in a hotel with the approved panel and claim reimbursement of the actual room rents as per the approved panels. And wherever the cities where the approved panels of hotels are not there, so in that case the lowest hotel rate in the capital city of the country will be the ceiling for deciding the accommodations in the hotels. And when the officials makes his own arrangements and for accommodations, he will be granted a daily allowance at the rates prescribed for this grade. And regarding the hotel entitlement for non-representative visits like training courses or seminars, they will be given one step below their normal entitlements. And when the officer is given treated as a state guest, they have been given meals at free of cost. They will be given only 25% of daily allowance at the prescribed rates. And when the hotel charges includes breakfast, then in this case they will be given daily allowance shall be reduced by further 10%, and there will be no reimbursements on giving tips in addition to daily allowance as per this office memorandum. So we'll discuss about the mode of payment transactions. So in case of countries where local currencies are freely convertible, then the equivalent amount of daily allowance in US dollars for the country concerned may be paid in local currencies. So where in case where the local currencies are not freely convertible, then in that case the country concerned may be paid in US dollars. Now the third news item is regarding the, I have included certain case laws also which will be helpful for the government servants while undergoing certain works in the government department. So this will be helpful for them. So let us consider a government servant. Let us consider a government servant who was recruited by duly following the recruitment process. So what are the recruitment process? It is advertisement has been given, and then examinations has been conducted, and then subsequent results has been published. So after that candidate has joined the department or organizations. So when he joined, so after a few months, so their recruitment rules has been revised, And in this recruitment rule, that is revised, that is new recruitment rules, the essential qualifications are changed. So initially the government servant was appointed as per the old recruitment rules, and now the new recruitment rules specifies different essential qualifications, which is not specified in the old recruitment rules. So in this case, we cannot inform the government servant or tell a government servant to possess these essential qualifications in line with the new recruitment rules. So I am just read the important statement. So that is, once the candidate has joined earlier as per the old recruitment rules and subsequently new recruitment rules has been framed, we cannot ask the candidate to fulfill the essential qualification as per the new recruitment rules. That is, the rules of game cannot be changed in the middle of the game, much less after the game is over and results declared. So this is a statement made in this case. So the next discussion is regarding the temporary status employees. Let us say an employee, yeah, he was initially appointed under temporary status, and in order to regularize him, there should be a permanent vacancy. So without permanent vacancy, he cannot be regularized. So only permanent vacancy is there, this temporary status employee can be regularized. So the thing is that but the pensionary benefits, his pensionary benefits will be calculated even though he was under temporary status. It will be calculated from the status of temporary status, not from the status when he is permanently regularized. This thing I want you to get clarified. So the pensionary benefits will be calculated from the day when he was in temporary status, not from the day when he was in regularized. So the important statement is, the regularization of temporary status employees would be only from the date when vacancy is available, while pensionary benefits would be available also for the period of temporary status. So this is the wordings given in this case, that is Rashid versus Ministry of Textiles cases. The next news item is regarding the fake caste certificates. So let us say a government servant has joined an organizations or institutions, and he has submitted caste certificate. So it is the duty of the concerned organizations to verify the caste certificate genuineness. He should verify the caste certificate genuineness. So this caste certificate is forwarded to the concerned issuing authorities, and if it is found that this caste certificate is fake, and it is found that this caste certificate is fake, then what will happen is, this government servant should be removed. And you should note that he is removed from the beginning he joined the institutions, not from the date when it was found false. He should be removed from the beginning he joined the institutions. So this is the let me read out the statements. Appointment secured by producing fake caste certificates is void ab initio. Ab initio means from the beginning, and removal from service does not call for any interpretations. This is given in this Swapan Bhaumik versus Secretary of Ministry of Telecommunications cases. And the next news item is regarding the disciplinary proceedings. Usually a charge sheet is issued, and after charge sheet we will be giving 15 days time to the delinquent officials to submit his defense statements. So delinquent officials will submit defense statements. So after that, then only the inquiry officers and presenting officers are appointed to proceed the proceedings further. So if delinquent officials doesn't submit the defense statement, or the defense statement is not considered, and before considering the inquiry authority or presenting officers are appointed, then in this case the disciplinary proceedings might be treated as void, so as it does not fulfill the principles of natural justice. So this is statement. So let me read out the statements. So appointment of inquiry officers and presenting officers without considering the defense versions, that is the defense statement of the charge sheet, amounts to predetermining the issue to conduct of inquiry, which is against the principles of natural justice. So this is the reference made in this case. And the next article is regarding the medical certificate. So when the government servant wants to avail medical leave, the procedure is he has to submit recommendations from the government doctors that he is suffering from so and so disease and he need so much days as medications. And once the leave is over, he has to submit medical fitness certificate from the government doctors for joining the duty. This is the cycle for availing medical leave. Suppose an employee submits medical recommendation from the private doctors. So in this case he cannot be initiated disciplinary proceedings by the fact that he has submitted leave, medical leave by obtaining recommendations from the private doctors. Only if the recommendation submitted by the private doctors is found to be false or fabricated, in that case only he is liable for initiating of any disciplinary proceedings. So if he has submitted recommendations from the private doctors, this can be accepted by duly certifying once again certified by the any government doctors. This can be accepted if he want to avail medical leave and subsequently he want to report for duty. So let me read this point. So the medical certificate from private doctors may not enable the officials to claim the medical leave, but when the absence of medical ground is certified by private doctors, no proceedings could be initiated unless it is proved that a such certificate from the private doctors is false or fabricated. So this is the judgment that is given in this Anil Kumar Sharma versus Secretary Department of Finance Service case. And let me discuss the answer to the previous question that is given in the previous session. The question is, a government employee who is due for superannuation with effect from 30th April 2024, he is residing in his duty station with his family. He is planning to visit his hometown with his family during Jan 2024 against hometown LTC for the block year 24-25. The question was whether he is eligible for family hometown LTC for the block year 24-25. The answer is yes, the employee is entitled to avail hometown LTC for the block year 24-25, but the return journey should be completed before the date determined. This is the answer for the previous session questions. Now let me give you question for today's session. The government employee's son is studying class 10th for the academic year 22-23 and was accommodated nearby paying guest home, as well as no hostel facility available at the school where he is studying, for which he had paid rupees 80,000 on account of lodging and boarding charges. The question is whether the employee is eligible for reimbursement of hostel subsidy under children education allowances or assistance on submission of receipt of paying guest. Answers can be given in the comment sections, those who know these answers. And that's all for today's session, and thank you for watching this video. We'll meet once again with new news in subsequent session. Thank you once again. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Bye bye.